Hello everyone, this is Zipstra and welcome back to Empire Total War. So, the Russians walked right into a trap. And apparently, we're quite good at ambushes, so let's go to the battlefield. We are quite equally armed. I didn't take a look at the numbers, but they do have a lot of artillery, which of course they will have a hard time of setting up. That is their problem. So, we'll just have to see. I don't think we have a... No, we shouldn't have a balloon for this fight, so the deployment... I guess not the deployment, but I guess the column... Oh, never mind, it's actually visible. So maybe it's always visible, or even Marshal Ney has a balloon somewhere. You can actually take a quick look after that. Let's see. I can't spot any balloons, so I don't know. Anyway, artillery. Okay, we unfortunately have this massive hill in the way.
Weather, sir. Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
Yeah, there's also the weather. But I guess we'll just have to set the artillery up a bit further away so they can actually arc it over this little hill. So that's what we'll try to do that. He has a lot of cavalry. Cossacks, and here is the artillery, and then they might be quite effective. Okay, I have cavalry, which I think I will give them a role of basically charging their cavalry and as quickly as possible obliterating their artillery. So, Chasseur, you will lead attack, or else there will be massive friendly fire. I can of course just close with the regular ranks, but we'll see what happens. There we go. And then follow up with the rest of my cavalry. And if they are needed elsewhere, well, tough. That'll have to be. Just have to deal with that. Okay. Yeah, exactly what I wanted. There you go. Slightly better. Still might have a hard time with the artillery and cavalry, but we'll see. And over here, the last line we have to place before we go in and attack. Okay. I forgot these orders right here. They are incredibly slow in Empire and Napoleon. It's really in Shogun where they sped up. So I guess I'll do it manually and draw the lines out for both of them. But I'll start the battle and just double check that the artillery is limbered. It indeed is. Or unlimbered, I mean, of course.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Oh, what does the... Oh, this is interesting. What does the cavalry do? Immediately go for my lines. Wow. That was really unexpected. But what I talked about doing manually was this. Just close the ranks and hope for the best. Let's see. We now have shots at load. So I believe we can just... leave those guys alone, and somehow the cavalry stopped. Interesting. I don't know why. But most importantly, the ranks are closing right here, the artillery is doing its job, and the cavalry is taking out the enemy artillery, and the rest of the cavalry is being taken out. Yeah, we pretty much crushed them. Just take a look at the balance bar. Of course, you shouldn't always trust the balance bar, but in this case, it's definitely a telling sign of how things really are. And there we go. Oh, I didn't press guard mode, did I? Okay, it actually starts in guard mode. Well, that was good. It was a nice little thing. And do keep in mind it's actually raining down here, even though it doesn't appear to be raining. So of course there will be some misfires and a lot of not so good gunpowder.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
No, he isn't. All guards, actually all the way down here, doing their job pretty good actually. And we can basically just do this. I really don't care. Only thing I really care about is for my artillery to stop firing. Because now I do believe we are doing more damage to our own troops rather than the Russian troops. So there's that. Speaking of friendly fire, this is pretty much why the safest alternative right now is just to go on a massive bayonet charge. Thankfully there's no friendly fire in melee attacks. That would be weird. Anyway, continue this slightly. I at least want to take out some good units here. I at least want them to shatter. That is a good rule of thumb. Okay, and then they all shattered, I think. Yep, not a single Russian flag left. So, quit the battle, close victory, and back to the campaign screen. So, I was basically fearing a little ambush myself, because in the previous turn, the Russian army just waltzed right into this annoying valley. It's really freaking annoying. And I followed them, and apparently I didn't actually enter their range. But that was actually quite lucky, I would say. But in the end, it turned out to be the Russians who were the losers and got trapped and eventually annihilated. So I do believe that was the only Russian army on in our territory, unless one had been hiding like here forever. I think so. But anyway, along with our plan, just after... Okay, this is... British East India. Well, I'm not reading that right now. But I did see we had an unruly region, and I do believe it's this. And never mind. I were recruiting some garrison units, so that shouldn't be a problem. Get some militia up in there, and get these guys to pay taxes again. Just one turn, but still. And what about these guys? Same here. Just basically go back and forth between them having to pay taxes and not having to pay taxes. But I have two goals. One, take over this. Secondly, take over this. Goals for right now, that is. And yeah, what I decided to do is, since my naval fleet is in the Mediterranean and it appears to be not particularly challenged by anyone, I thought I'd do this. So, take my full army, almost completely replenished, under, what's his name again? Davos. There we go. Oh, yeah, maybe I can't do that. Yeah, I can only take half the army. I forgot about that. Even though these are 40 unit stacks, you can't actually take your entire army on a single in a single fleet. So we'll have to do it in 2 packs. Hopefully we don't get ambushed by anyone. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Let's see. Get you guys farther away. And embark, disembark. Seriously? Is this the same? Oh, it didn't actually. Oh, I actually moved out the other fleet. That was interesting. There we go then. And back. Take the army. So now my like the main part of the army, the most valuable part, is on the most crappy navy. Well, that is great, isn't it? Anyway, let's start sailing, and we'll drop them off. Well, I don't know. I could be slightly cheap and go for this province and just jump straight onto Moscow, but I don't think we'll do that. We'll maybe go for Bucharest. I don't know. Maybe here. Probably here. It's a good coastal region. At least when it comes to attacking from the ocean, that is. That's what I mean by coastal region. It's actually not a good coastal region, like in the traditional sense, because apparently it doesn't have a port. But no matter, no matter. Actually. Oh, this is considered the same region. Well, then it actually is a good naval region. I think the only naval region, actually. Yeah, they don't have any other ports in the Black Sea. Their only other port is up here, in Ingria, and yeah, one here. Okay, not one here. There's actually no port there. So they do have okay, two ports. So I'll capture a third of their total ports. Can I actually merge you? No, didn't think so. So just continue on our way. I guess we'll just do this and do what has to be done next turn. Okay, this army, or this navy is lagging behind, and it might get ambushed by these guys right here, the King of Naples. How's their army, by the way? It should be competent. Nation joined by enemies. Seriously, Prussia? Can you just give it a rest for like 2 seconds? That's pretty fucking difficult, apparently. Oh well, we have to deal with Prussia again. Shock and horror. So, let's take this army and have them go up here. At least start to go up here. And that should be a decent army at the start. And you are quite experienced with fighting Prussians by now, so you should be doing fine. Do some repairing. Yeah, there's a lot of damaged buildings all around. And I just happen to have some spare income this turn. And I also get slightly more. But as I mentioned, I will have to reinstate the non-tax policy I have with those two regions. Well, you never know. Maybe Prussia will relieve me of one of them. At least on this turn, apparently. But the Russians are definitely doing something. Okay, the Napoleons? No, that sounds weird. But they apparently didn't attack me. The navy was quite stationary. Oh yeah, I have a new gentleman. Let's send him to research right away. Oh, I actually have one more. Yeah, I thought I might have had him be stationary and just never notice him. But no, he spawned this turn. Ancillary gains. Napoleon. Decorated hero. Decorated by whom? Himself? Apparently. Anyway, minus to losses, plus to prestige, plus to morale. Wow. That's a good one. Oh, come on. They're probably going to attack again. Works on strike. I knew about that. Moravia. Oh, you guys. Thought it was actually you I had the tax troubles with, but no. That's you guys. And by the way, I changed the research on these guys. So if you take a look at my government and you take a quick look at the, not the trade of course, but the policies, you can see pretty much all the regions or the majority of the regions, they are down to just neutral when it comes to the lower classes. So the way I will combat that is firstly to take the trade unions. After all, even though I said they seem to be horrible, but they're actually worth it when you take into the happiness into account. And I think I will go for the abolition of slavery after that, and that will actually give me a bonus. So there's that. I just went for the trade unions first because they gave me 2+ to happiness, while the slave freeing, not so much. Apparently not as popular. Like apparently trade unions, they do trump slavery. Oh, can I drop them off? Okay, they're not one army, I can't join them like that. But at least if one of them are attacked by some rogue Russian army, which I doubt really protect the Crimea and all of this. This is not 2014, this is 1806, so there are no there shouldn't be a major Russian presence right here of Russian troops. Anyway, we still have Napoleon right here, and he is busy with holding Vienna, or keeping the citizens of Vienna happy. That's not a light task. It definitely takes some effort to have them not be mad at you. At least when it's like, how many? 2 months since you captured it and suddenly made it French. So yeah, it's understandable. Okay, we have a lot of repairing to do apparently. Oh, 2 turns to repair? Wow. That was actually longer than I expected. They usually take like 1 turn, don't they? Where's that in Empire? That might just be an Empire. Anyway, all of this is repaired. The Great Arsenal is back up and running. And I think we've done everything we can do for this turn. Yeah, and by the way, the Austrians, they did have this commercial port right here. And the special thing about that is I can actually recruit a 122 gun ship of the line if I want to right here, instead of having to recruit them up here. I'm still being blockaded, so there's that. I have no trade with the Portuguese. So yeah, I might have to send my navy up again and try to relieve that. And might have to try to build a separate Mediterranean navy. But the only problem is, as mentioned before, the economy, my economy, is quite hampered. But anyway, Prussia are back. They are up and running, and they have apparently rebuilt their armies, and they're ready to attack me again. Which only means more land to capture. Oh yeah. Kingdom of Spain, not doing anything. Agent detected. Oh, it was actually no. Oh, of course, I'm in Dresden. I didn't think about that. I'm in Saxony actually. This is Dresden. So I didn't think that I'm actually like a foreign agent in this province. Actually didn't think about that. You're actually surrounded by my allies. You should be my allies. But you're probably allied with Prussia or something, so I can't ally you. Let's just check. Let's see. Saxony. Yes, they're allied with Prussia, and now Prussia is, of course, at war with me again, because they're assholes, basically. And this army is on their way, but that is taking at least 3 turns. But anyway, over to the attack. There are actually no major Russian army coming to save this little town. So, collect that, and demand surrender. Understandably refused. Oh man, this is political. This is current. Do I want to liberate them and make them a separate country altogether? I want that port, but do I need it? I don't think I need it, because there are no other navies nearby, and if I want to seek out enemy navies, I at least have to go to the Mediterranean, and in the Mediterranean I definitely do have other ports, so I don't think I actually need it. Let's see, I'll try to liberate it. And we got the Khanates, the Crimean Khanates, or how you pronounce that. I actually don't know precisely. But we now have a new protectorate, and I just want to know. Yes, that does grant me another victory region. Yeah. So I wasn't completely sure, but all my protectorates, they do count as a victory region. I don't think my allies count. No, like the like Pomerania that I gave to Denmark. I don't think that counts. But let's just see. Yeah, it definitely doesn't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, some of these are like this. This is the Italian states. Let's see other things. I think I only have 2 protectorates. Right? Let me just double check that. Yeah, I have 2 protectorates, but the point is they do count towards the victory conditions. So I'm actually quite fine with that. And I sent a Russian army right there because I couldn't directly click on this city right here. But this should be defeatable. Oh yeah, they want me to go around because if I do like this, I actually move into these guys' interception range. But I'm not gonna be a buster. I'm just gonna march straight through and do that. We want to demand surrender here. No, I guess I can just brutally murder you because then you will lose a pretty good general, because this is not your important general. So I'll just do that. Think it's some worthy casualties. Yeah, why not? There we go. Oh, I didn't actually. I thought I'd drag these guys in, but apparently not. Anyway. We'll probably take this army and march them down to Bucharest, and they should. Yeah, I think Romania is a possible nation. Yeah, I think we should be able to release Romania from the Russian claws. So then we will have another protectorate, and I'm fine with one region down here. Actually, if I didn't have to take this region forcibly, I probably wouldn't have bothered with capturing it personally. This is actually quite an awesome region, apparently. So you better be able to help me out, seriously. Even though there are probably going to be massive armies coming down from Mother Russia. But we'll see. I'm just gonna make sure we have some agreements in place. Let's see. Okay, we can't trade because... Let's see. Okay, there's no actual port here. That explains it. And yeah. So, we're looking quite good, and we'll see what the Russians come up with, and also what the Prussians do. And here ends the video. I thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.